Welcome everybody to another episode of Disco Elysium. As you remember, last time we checked the trap. My god, what is so laggy? I swear to god, I tried everything under the sun to make this game run well. I don't know if it was the update or what. Still the same problem, no matter what I tried. I had a computer 3 times worse, and I had no trouble.
This is the trap Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality.
We got to be, we got to make sure. Also, yeah, Morel, was Morel the guy? Oh yeah, Morel was the guy, the cryptozoologist. Yeah, he tells us to look out for the traps because he's looking for a cryptic, and he was in the call, and he's also. Let's look around first. The cryptic could be around here.
The reeds by the abandoned campsite sway and tremble while the snow falls all around. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow.
Like, you wish they were here? The racists and Morel? Reach for the trap.
This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
The lieutenant takes a note, more of a habit than duty. How are you enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying it myself.
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
Ah, you charming little bastard. He smiles and rises his color. It's windy. What does it looks like a can here? Jesus Christ, calm down, game. What's your fucking problem? Alright, well, there were a couple of people over there. Now there are none, so that
Winter,
sucks.
slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above.
Huh. What's going on? Look around you.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does he feel?
The melting snow seeps through your thin clothes. Grandmothers don't let their grandchildren out dressed so lightly in this weather. At least your hair is protected from getting wet and sticking together. You look around.
What is in the west? Oh, I guess this is just like what is everywhere in this map, in part of the map. Okay. I mean, I already explored a good chunk of it. What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings, crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles, grey and red forgotten city blocks, what remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
And beyond that?
The waters turn black, coal city in the shadow of San Martin, a boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
So what is in there? I heard it's significantly worse than where we are.
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume.
Le Royaume, Le Petit Rats. I don't know what any of these French words mean. Be more specific. Weird sensation in the end of my spine. What is Le Remoya?
Where the Philippian kings were interred, with their doctors and their admirals. Mausoleums, burial chambers, leaf gold still remains on the double door of the morning.
That's where Kuno said he's gonna go.
Yes, to peel the gold off with his fingernails.
Good luck with that. And Les Petites Rats?
Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums. And for fabled relics, their parents let them. They go deeper.
Like Kuno, only without the parents' permission. Though I don't think, having it makes it any better. Deeper?
After rubies, Melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty. How can it be pure if it's magenta?
I don't know if this is a reference to something. How can it be pure if it is magenta?
Snow falls, and there is no answer. Some things are not for mortals to know.
Okay, Shivers. Gotcha. Wipe the snow from your shoulders.
Few Patira return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
Bunch of lovely images. What's in the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
We know all of that. We already have a weird sensation about this before. Is that everything? Is that all?
Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king.
And further away?
A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood. Clean white light coming from the windows of a clean cube-shaped office building hidden amidst ruins. A secret.
Hold on. Bright lights from a building behind the fence reflect off its hood. Clean white lights coming from a window of a clean cube-shaped office building hidden amidst ruins. A secret. Interesting. What's in the north?
The abandoned church, one of 2 remaining stave churches, which were collectively called Les Sept Sœurs. The other 6 sisters were destroyed during the revolution.
And further north?
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And on the islets?
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock, a tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez. A popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
And on the other side of the inlet?
Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
Before that, before the curtains are drawn?
The Bay of Revachol. Vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air-brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines, Zam, Morian, and at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the coalition warship Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
Ugh. Alright. What's in the south?
The raised motorway 881, with vehicles whooshing past one another day and night, while those who reside beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox.
Okay, I don't remember the Pox. Tell me about the Pox.
Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine
I do remember some of that.
during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since.
I thought it closed because, like, as the grandma put it, the goodwill run dry.
The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
But still,
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
and further south,
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station.
oh, my station is over
Shivering
there.
RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance. Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
No, it was home. I want more.
The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning.
Ugh.
Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
For what purpose?
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
There's so much lore about places that we are never meant to explore. Like you can make like an entire series about this, you know, from different places and different protagonists. I know it's so cool. They don't need to be detailed. They don't have to be like how many words are this, just to get like a random thought. They say, oh, if you have good shiver and it's snowing and you step up in this little part, you get this much like lore about like the world, you know. What's above?
More Coalition aerostatics. Occasionally, lights flash as they maneuver through the falling snow. One large airship carries crates in its belly.
I always find funny too that I'm just having like this conversation. Time is passing. It's been like half an hour, and we're just standing here. What's below me?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Ooh, tell me secrets. The secrets of the sand, Win.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
Who knows? Stomp your feet for warm, brushing off the snow.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
I mean, I think it already did. Cool. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorned these reeds. That's a Nolan vintage Sync, an unsuccessful model. And relax, it's not yours. You didn't crash every MC and Revachol. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright. Yeah, there's the church. But I don't want to explore it yet. Cause I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like a whole thing, you know? So let's go around. I had to meet up with the pig in a little bit, so let's keep exploring this side. and get the things. Ooh, 25 on this rock. Nice. These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. This is for carrying out like stuff on the ocean. The chain trails stuff into the ocean to who knows where. This barrel has been recently discarded. Still smells of fuel oil.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
Ooh, so there might be some, maybe there's some leftover ammo and cargo. Interfacing, impossible. Open the door. Yeah, I'm not gonna have good interfacing, even with equipment.
You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door.
It was a good roll,
with all
though.
your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
The door is shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
The lieutenant shrugged. What do you mean? We got into like everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
No. We've gotten into every door thus far.
Except that container.
That's what we do. We open doors.
Yeah.
We're cops.
Maybe I can ask her
That's
to
our
open.
perk. Even Everard knew that's a part of our MO.
I'm not gonna accept this. This door could be a part of the investigation. Okay, I can live with this. Accept it.
What else is there to do? Not accepting isn't gonna bring the fire brigade in.
He looks at the door with a rueful smile.
Relax, he thinks. There's no one in there. If we can't open it, neither can anyone else.
That's a good point. Walk away. Oh well. Why did you even give me the prompt? Ugh, so frustrating. They want me to know that I cannot. A white polo shirt. I love to get clothes. This polo shirt is just hanging out in there. Should be not just white. It should be full of stains and shit. Rhetoric. What's a polo anyway? I don't know. Beats me. -1 empathy. No, really. What the hell is a polo? Good point. Good point, empathy and rhetoric. This feels so random. This shirt looks worn and smells a bit. You can't help but wonder, who will leave his stuff in a tear container? What kind of man will ever wear a polo shirt? This might be one of life mysteries that will never be solved. Well, that polo shirt made me very retrospectful. But again, everything does somewhat. The boardwalk rises to your south. It casts a long shadow over you.
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist.
Look around.
The reeds sway in the coastal breeze. They seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
Reach for the trap.
Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we are done.
His face is red from the cold sea air. He crouches to catch his breath. You getting tired?
No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain, it's just...
He's short-winded. The sentences end there. I mean, we haven't been running that much. I guess the game is interpreting this scene like me getting him from one side to the other real fast, you know? Cigarette butts. Clean away under the rock. Brand Martini or whatever. Someone made a campfire here. Long time ago. A rusted, broken control box for the radio relay tower. This ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten away. This looks like a very funky, what the hell is even this thing? Like a light, you know, Like a light thing for the boats, but what? It has like antennas on the side. It's really weird. Tiny inlets there, off in the far distance, where the posts trail toward. Ooh, hold on. Essence Scarf gives me 1 shiver, but it takes away 2 physical instruments. Interesting. This is a very less funky. Oh, it's a scarf. It looks like a tie. Shivers. Springtime cold. -2 physical instrument. Allergies. This light springtime scarf smell like men cologne mixed with cheap laundry detergent. Someone must have left it behind, probably from a date? Where if you want to delude yourself the spring has arrived. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, 1 less locust. You take a mental note. Tio Maturidi. It's important somehow. Okay. Sure. As long as he remembers in-game and not me. At that phone, a smashed receiver, like someone hung up too hard. Yeah, maybe. Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Nah, I got plenty. Pick up the handset.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
It said inoperable. It pronounced it like that, but it's operable. Put 10 cents and dial a random number. 005 24 03 155. Sure. Why not? This is the second time we just start randomly put stuff. Also, I just noticed I got my glasses.
Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this?
Probably not, but...
End of tone. Someone picks up.
I might be? What's Pierce like?
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
It gets lonely even when you're with people.
Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There. Chrysanthemum.
What?
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
Okay. Again, I didn't say anything particularly bad. Why do I worry about Kim? About what I said? Just about the call in general, which is odd. Yeah. Put 10 cents in and deal a random number. 005 51 17 912.
Calling. Still calling. Again? Seriously?
If the game give me an option, I'll take it.
Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, you're electricity.
Bonds, really?
No, what you are is a surprise. Get his wife on the phone.
Is electricity there? I need to speak with electricity, please.
No, but I got a feeling I'll kick your ass is gonna make an appearance if you ever call this number again. Have a good one, asshole.
Asshole.
Phone hanging up.
Just doing like a 7-year-old prank call.
Disconnect tone.
Electricity. That's not a bad one. Put 10 cents in and deal a random number. 005 99 77 313.
Calling. 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 Still calling. Still calling.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up. The voice on the other end is slightly hysterical.
I'll get you your money, alright?
I just need till tonight. Let me work.
Huh. Yes, but a slightly change of plan. I have this delivery to the whirling in rags in Martinez. We could all be a little kinder to each other, don't you think? Consider your debt paid, my friend. No, that will get him in trouble. You seem to be in some sort of problem. Maybe I can help you. I'm a police officer. Now, who is this?
You got the wrong number. Don't call here again.
There's a moment of silence before the voice speak again. More calmly. No, okay.
Disconnect tone.
A single lets you know the lieutenant is ready to move on. Hold on, lieutenant. I'm calling random people and annoying them. Put 10 cents in and dial a random number. 005-11-11313.
Calling.
I'm tired.
A man answers fast this time. His voice is hoarse? From cigarettes. You heard typing in the background.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
I'm tired too, man.
If I could go just 1 month without writing, no, 2 months, I could regenerate my brain. Fucking liberalism.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens.
Oh, so we got a free call.
Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
Interfacing 3. Hi. Why morning? Dial a random number with your eyes closed. Well,
You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial. Then pull down on the number. Then move one up. And repeat the motion. Twice. Strange. This is not how you started before.
well, what? What did I just do?
You dialed 001. This is not the area code of Revachol. It is another destination on another Isola. Some far-off nation-state. 005 is Revachol, ZOC. 001 is Grad, on the Gradian Isola, where the telephone was invented. The next 2 digits you dial are the area code for the city of Mirova.
Keep dialing.
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
Keep dialing.
1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling.
There's more?
Yes. 451-67451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication networks.
Finish it.
451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. A connection.
Oh, who am I calling?
An ultra-long
I don't
distance
remember doing
call.
this.
Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away. A distant network of phones. Calling. Calling in the night. The saddest sound in the world.
It looks pretty sad for what I'm standing.
Calling still. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy.
Kim, of Volition, Impossible 18, hanging out. Why is it impossible? I got like decent volition, right? Let's see if we can hang it up. I don't think it will.
You can't. Some strange force is keeping the headset glued to your hand. Your ear listening to the ring in the speaker. Calling. Calling.
I really want, my guy really wants to get this call going, and at the same time, it doesn't want it to so bad.
Calling. Calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Hello?
She sounds sleepy. Oh, she's my ex. Oh my god, I'm calling my ex. Hello. She hums, her voice warm from sleep.
Who is this?
Oh my god. I'm a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind, abolish the classes. I will raise the dead. Proceed. That's the way to proceed? I don't want to say I want to die. Who is this?
Dora. Who is this? The connection is bad.
Oh.
Dora. The name feels like a gift. A gift that was meant for you, to make it possible to live. In the distorted distance, you hear someone turning next to her. Bed springs rattle. Don't react. Whatever you do, don't react to that last thing.
Is someone there? No, don't react.
It doesn't matter if you react or not. You still think you hear a man's voice in the background. It's covered in pain and white noise.
I'm like fucking 60 or something. I would assume that my ex is, you know, the same age or younger or something. She probably just have to move on. I really don't want to say this. I don't know. Part of me will be like, oh man, better, but let's not embarrass ourselves. But maybe this pain is necessary. Maybe to be stupid, you know. Maybe we have to be a little stupid and be like, faced with this. Okay, I'm a revolutionary servant of humanity. Whatever.
You're not a revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk.
Damn, she immediately recognized. Of course, it's me.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
I'm not drunk or high. I'm just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to you?
Oh, God.
This is silent. It's heavy on tin. The wine noise house. Say nothing.
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here.
Sounds like she is looking for a clock on the nightstand.
It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me. You're in Mirova, right?
Yes, I'm in Morova. Sleeping.
Not that far away. I mean, I guess so. If it is, it's 9 here, so you know, like 6. Yeah, I guess that's a lot of time actually. Where are you going in 2 hours?
To work.
Where?
The academy, where I work.
That sounds better than my job. I'm happy for you, I guess.
No response, only a
Ow.
sigh. The connection crackles like burning paper. What are you doing to yourself right now?
I'm making a funny prank call. No, I'm doing catastrophic damage to myself.
You need to stop, Harry. You'll die.
I might die, but luckily I do have a lot of like magnesium to heal my soul. I am the law. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hangman.
She does not answer anymore.
I'm gonna solve it.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
Oh god. Oh, I can put the fucking 10 cents again. Put 10 cents in and then the long phone number again. I don't want to, but I feel we have to.
You dial the number again. 26 pulls of the rotary dial. The machine eats the coin, and a terrifying ocean of distance rustles in your ear.
Like, we're not getting it back, right? So might as well just eat the sadness right now and just deal with it.
In the middle of it, a familiar ring. Small, distorted. Calling. Calling.
No, hang up.
The headset lands in the cradle with a clank.
Oh, I can still call though. Oh, yeah, fuck it. I want to actually.
You
Fuck it,
dial
let's
the
hear it
number
again.
again, as you've done many times. You remember it well now. 001 41 44 47 11 17361. Calling, 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 calling,
Ouch.
and calling for who knows how long, but no one answers. You need to insert more money to call again.
You want my money? Punch the phone. Fuck it. Ow. My hand.
The cold metal is hard and hurts your knuckles. You look at them, turning purple.
You want more money now, huh? You want fucking money? Punch the phone again. Fuck it. Let all the craziness, anger and sadness, spew it out.
It didn't give you any fun for that money. Your hand is turning blue now. Blood drips to the ground.
Well, that was awful.
Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects.
What? Is that because I punched the phone twice?
You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Yeah, I ripped shit apart. No, I'm just a disempowered individual trying to take my disempowerment out of an everyday object. Gaze upon me, stuff and despair!
Kudos.
Kudos. Okay. I'm hurt. I'm gonna read this thought. I'm gonna eat the sandwiches. I'm hurt. Anti-object task. Temporary research bonus. -2 pain threshold. Hurts! Research time 2 hours. Take a look at your hand. See how bruised they are? See those little scars? This is Exhibit A. The material world is holding your back. Containers, mailboxes, door, chairs. They're all your enemies. Always have been. Atoms themselves are in the conspiracy, forming shape and structures that you hate. Your energy stuck in a body. Your spirit trapped in matter. Break free. Beat up that lamppost. Let it know just how much objects suck. That sounds to the physical. I should probably heal a few. Don't I have a sandwich to eat? Yeah.
The ham sandwich looks fresh and nutritious in your hand, begging to be eaten.
Step back, everyone. It's gonna get messy. Eat the sandwich. That's gonna heal me. Here, Kim, let's share. Hold out the sandwich. I cannot be brought. Throw the sandwich to the ground. No, I'll just eat it.
You jam your teeth into the sandwich and immediately feel a series of taste explosions go off in your mouth. It's like someone's carpet bombing your tongue with ambrosia.
The best type of carp bombing.
This is what angels must taste like. Your saliva production increases tenfold. You can barely contain it all.
Okay, we gotta slow down. Feel the texture of the component and subtle nuance in taste.
It really is every bit as good as it looked and smelled. The different components all chip in and complement each other, forming a flavor that is unique to this particular masterpiece. The bread, as the foundation of the sandwich, is slightly moist due to the tomato juice and mayo, but holds together nicely. Almost nothing falls off the sandwich. You feel like you really got everything out of this experience.
I mean, I miss sharing it with Kim, but you know what? Goddamn, it makes it sound so good. Boss hum, the electricity flow through the wires. Alright, well, let's get some stuff done. That was so good. It almost healed all the damage I did to myself.
Left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Touch it.
The cloth, if you can still call it that, makes a soft crunching sound as you thrust your finger into it.
Yucky. Take a closer look.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust.
Can you even salvage something like that? How long has this shit been in here?
It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
It might be a clue.
A clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jacket?
Well, I mean, it could have been multiple seagulls. Lieutenant sigh. I know, Kim. I know.
A poet could write 12 verses and still not begin to capture the profound vexation in that sigh.
I know. He was a beautiful sigh.
You should still take it.
I should still take it. Fuck yeah, I should. Alright. Can I wear it? No, it's an interactable.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how did this jacket get so disgusting?
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it? Some secrets are better left uncovered. Don't even try.
Fuck it, think
See,
about it.
It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it.
Well, I have gloves, so...
It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Yeah, gross.
Why? Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck.
Ew, flicks your hand.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell.
Oh, don't exaggerate. Just take a bath or something. God damn it, man. Fine. Kill myself. Well, I'll still get a jacket. I'll probably get something to do with it. Yeah, collect that tar, baby. And also, get this thing for unlocking that shit. Vagrants have recently painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. This is probably the fish market, right? A coin operating weighting machine. It hasn't been used for a decade. Also, we got some glasses. Nerd glasses. Mega Bino prescription lenses. +2 encyclopedia. Discover you're in a Bino. -1 perception. Nausea-inducing hell glasses. Whose idiotic idea were square and binge plastic frames anyway? Binge is a color that does not look good on anyone. Not to mention that seeing the world through those exceedingly thick lenses. Feel almost nauseated. Well, that's probably because they're prescription and we don't need them. Postcard Karun 33. Another one. This one don't sell for shit. What the hell? This one has hell written on the back. It could not be further from the truth. Is the boom years and Coron, the nicest district on Revachol West, is enjoying a sun-drenched day. Tall and handsome buildings rise from the riverside. Steel, iron, and yellow limestone, with cloud shadows sliding on the facade. Cool. I thought it was. I thought it like if the place is shitty, like the money is less. But I mean, from Coal City to Coron, it's like a couple of cents. It's like barely even worthy. Some table money though. 69 cents. Perfect. There's a dead guy here. What the fuck? Big wine canisters open.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Hold on. That is awful. Cover your nose.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it. Keep it in now. Don't overreact. Breathe.
Isn't it just the rotten fish?
Don't be naive.
Oh no.
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
There's been a murder.
The signs of decaying meat. It announces itself from 24 meters away. A warning. A memento mori.
It's up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Of course, it smells like shit. Careful there. Those floorboards look rotten and weak. Yeah, I mean, I can see how he died. The coin operator viewer have been out of order for years. He just, yeah. Either he broke or he accidentally put his a foot on top and slipped.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
Oh no, working class corpse. A working class corpse of an ex-working class husband?
The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
I'll give it a week more.
Hold on.
The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. Two bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any sign of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer.
He stands
We need to
up.
investigate.
Oh, sorry. We need to investigate. Sure. He stands up and shivers at the gust of wind blowing through his bomber jacket.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself.
Yes.
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Alright, hold on. I got some stuff that I forgot that I need to change. Spiritual core, visual calc. I would rather have shivers because I got good visual calculus anyway. RCM patrol. There we go.
A man lies on the boardwalk. His limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle.
Yeah.
Right
Study
next
the
to
man
him,
clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made.
Do you get a kebab from Jamrock?
A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no, this sounds terribly familiar.
Like the corpse and the other, and over there. Search his pocket.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Sure. Study the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark.
Examine his face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all. He was just about to head home. The first step back home proved to be his last.
Was he turning around?
That's what the chewing gum seems to point to as well.
Or the smell, the breath smell, probably. Study the surroundings.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Examine the man's head. Let's check the injury, I guess.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is what killed him. This is where he came out of himself, drop by drop, when he was unconscious. It took 3, maybe 4 minutes.
3-4 minutes bleeding out like that.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
No, there's just this one in the back of his head. If I had, my brain would have told me.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Step on the floorboard carefully.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
Good for us, I guess. Examine the bottle.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us.
You look at 2 other bottles near the coin-operated view. Then at your jello plastic bag. I'm not picking that bottle up, don't worry.
I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time.
No, I wouldn't. I
It's
know.
not
It's,
proper.
it would be, I don't know, weird.
True. It feels disrespectful.
Examine the chewing gum wrapper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look in.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario, even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Yeah.
In a ditch off a road below the 881, he thinks. A young father. Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Okay, so who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
He looks south the way you came. Well, yeah, I mean, doesn't this look like a nice place?
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself. You know who this is.
We know who this is. It's the working class woman missing husband. Dead on a boardwalk.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband?
He looks at the bundle of flesh and rags lying on the ground.
Because it's the most working class death you've ever seen.
Don't have to really say that. This is the most working class way to go. Completely alienated and forgotten.
Yes, but what actual facts do you have that connect him with this woman you met at the book stand?
The lieutenant seems impatient. I'm getting to it. The leather jacket points at the most man's clothes. It matches her description perfectly.
The bright blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
Yeah, what do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Doubt this is relevant, but could it be related to the lynching?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Agreed. If this somehow converges later, why not? But keep it simple for now.
Do you think he was drunk? Point at the bottle.
Oh yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Maybe he thought this will make him immune to food poisoning.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Or sometimes it's just a kebab, yeah. Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Yeah, people will still go here if they wanted to. Okay, right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Nah, we're doing this side quest for sure. We found him. We should finish it. Take the case.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Cool. There's still something here. Hold on.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
The lieutenant looked in the can, eyes watering from the smell.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
What about the cigarette packaging?
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content.
What does it mean? Is the black market version of Astra? Is it like what? Like illegal cigarettes? Is a fake one? What do you mean? I don't smoke, so I have no idea. Examine the kebab wrapper.
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads, Shish kebab revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Yeah, we're in the really open, so... Anyway, let's check this library car. Folded library car. A library car found from a pocket of the dead man on the Martinez boardwalk. It's still slightly damp to the touch. The cover bears the stamp of Jamrock Public Library.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53.
Billy Midgens.
Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member.
Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
I don't know, stand a little less between me and the sun. That sounds more like a novel or something, like, you know, more than a thriller or a sci-fi. Whatever. Look at the back side.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Yeah. Alright, one more point. Okay, do I have anything? This takes away a drama. So we got 6 sixes and... Spirit of the Corpse only 5. I'll put a point into it, fuck it. Still keep one for checking the body. Okay, the pig should be around here already, right? Are you here? Oh my god! Okay, I thought you were closer here. Hi! Am I ready for this? Probably, right? I got a good amount of stats. It'll be fine. Hey!
Put your hands where I can see them.
The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself, then notices you and reaches for the megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now! Show me your hands! Right now!
Damn, you got some soggy titties. No?
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand.
God damn it.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
No, the terror is mine. I collected it. Easy now, they're just chain cutters. Easy, man. Take it easy.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress! I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous.
I'm not moving.
Suspect is on the loose. Suspect at large. Officer, administer street justice at our own peril. That one extra lick with a baton or extra knee strike above was what was actually required. Suspect is under control. Suspect is under control.
Suspect is totally under control, lady.
In her mind, you're under control now. The next moment, you're not. It appears the things she says are very real to her, as long as she's saying them.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do. This is dangerous. You're 70% certain you always leave your gun loaded.
This is the pigs. Time to get my gun. No. Please identify yourself, ma'am.
It's the goddamn police, shitbag. Hug the pavement. You're under arrest.
As she waves her hands, You notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs? She thinks she's a police officer. Try treating her like a police officer. A lower-ranking police officer.
Officer Pigs, Double Jeffrator Harrier Dubois, requesting your sidearm for inspection. Hold out your badge.
What?
You lower the megaphone and start the gun and say, Patrol officers, you're in a gross violation of the RCM Code of Conduct.
Sir?
She hesitates, looking around in confusion. The 3-barrel pepper box wavers in her hand.
In this moment of hesitation, she almost doesn't seem disturbed, but like someone suddenly wakened from a deep sleep.
Patrol officer, I have to sign you up for a disciplinary hearing. Slowly shake your hand.
Easy. Press her too hard and she'll...
With a swift, poorly coordinated move, the woman slams the megaphone against her lips and teeth. A trickle of blood runs down her chin. She doesn't notice it.
Officer compromise, unlawful impersonation. Pigs en route. Engage your will.
Okay, she's actually more agitated now.
Yeah, but it did give me a rock cup on the loose. Are you on drugs?
Confiscated contraband. Restricted access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report compromised.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
That's fair. We can solve this peacefully. Please lower your weapon.
Officer in need of assistance. Suspect at large. Get on the ground.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Blow her away, Lieutenant. No. Let's just talk, alright?
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot. Big red key. Big red key.
Big red key? That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this. What happened to make her like this?
I don't know. Mental illness?
Loneliness.
Loneliness as well?
Again, a neurodegenerative disease.
Yes, like I said. Ma'am, we're here to help. Tell us what's wrong.
The woman looks at you, but through you, like you don't exist. Her eyes gleam feverishly, and the rotating police beacon lights reveal deep scratch marks on her cheeks. Recent, self-inflicted.
This is the police. Unlawful engagement. Hands on the ground. Scumbag.
I might put a little point here, just in case, you know? Just in case. I do have this, do have the space for anti-coordination.
So this is what the weather's like on the other end of a cop's gun.
I hear you, man. Look, start slowly bending over. Hands going on the ground.
Fascinating.
The lieutenant's eyes start fixed on the woman and her gun. They study and then close, then mumbles, fascinating.
See? This is what happens when we're not around.
You're not the police. We are the police.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
Lieutenant Double Jeffro Harry Dubois, 41 prison. This is my partner, Lieutenant Kitsuragi, from the 57.
No. Oh, no. No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth.
Aggravated assault. Man down. Officers in pursuit.
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has nothing to do with what's happening here.
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised. Impersonating a police officer.
Yeah, we went through this.
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
Wait, what if she's right? I'm an imposter. No. Hey, I'm a full RCM lieutenant officer, and look at my partner. We are cops, alright?
License and registration. License and registration. Come in, dispatch. Sector. Azimuth.
It's not a code, just disjointed words.
Shit. Alright, time to get the gun.
She's frantic, confused, teetering under all that gear. There's an opening if you just move fast enough. If not, the lieutenant's got her in his sights.
No, I know myself. I'm gonna fail.
Sure, you're you. But how do we end this? She's not just gonna let you leave.
No. Ugh, God, am I gonna get shot? Can I even survive this? At a low pain threshold. No gun is worth the risk. Blow it back over.
Quarters, assailant coming at me. Split-second decision. Fire up well.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, you shot me.
For a moment there.
I was 80% sure the gun is empty, and still the instinct almost took over.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
The gun lands on the wooden planks, and tears run down hers. She almost tried to shoot me and kill me. Damn.
She looks devastated. Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
Pick up your gun, for sure.
Ever cares anymore? Why would they treat me like this?
Her pulse is growing fainter as she rocked back and forth, slowly.
This limbed-headed machine of pain and undignified
killed me.
suffering is grinding to a halt. Tired of walking the desert, it doesn't want to feel or think anymore.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
The lieutenant holstered his pistol.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
You tried to kill me! Yeah. What do you think is happening to her?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
But what was she like this? But why was she like this in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8. And loneliness.
Yes, this is what happened when you listen to too many cop shows on the radio.
There's a bit more to this than that. But right now, we need to decide what to do with her.
You're not alone. We're all here.
The woman stands in front of you, motionless, unresponsive, almost like an inanimate object now. A mountain of police paraphernalia. In there she is alone, trapped in a world of blue and red lights. Her children and their children, if there were any, stopped coming when it got really bad.
That's what you needed the most. Do we just arrest her?
I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without a gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone.
I don't know about that. I mean, she's motionless now, but I guess.
I guess I'll just notify my station. They'll contact the sanitarium and handle the logistics. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
As you turn to leave, the faintest of voice comes from the woman. She mutters. It seems like a reflex, a half-remembered sentence.
Reflex to what? Being left alone?
Please let the radio on. Ooh.
Exactly. With only the voice of Gareth Morand to accompany her on Channel 8. She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search her once more.
Well, okay. Let's search her just before we finish this.
The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap?
Shake her shoulders.
The old woman doesn't react to your touch.
Is that mine? Is that mine too? Did you take it from like my car? Pick it off the RCM cap.
She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
Maybe, probably. I mean, you know me. No, it's mine. No, it's ours. The RCM.
It's your hat.
Lieutenant, no. Confiscate the narcotic. Wink.
You take the vial of Pyrrolidon and the bottle of speed.
No
as
wink,
evidence,
just confiscate.
Obviously. She didn't consume them. She didn't look high. She confiscated them. A little like you are doing now.
You're taking those, are you?
Listen to him, for once.
Fine, you take them, Dean. Then.
Thank you. I'm doing this to help you. We need to focus.
I
on
was
things.
not gonna take that. I was not even gonna be tempted to take it. Come on.
He's grateful you did this.
Well, he better. Let her be. Alright. Well, let's see our cap and let's finish with this. Oh, I got my fucking gun. Oh, look at that triple barrel gun. Oh, it's a badass gun. 9mm pepperbox pistol. Equip this in time. Ooh, I could just fucking equip it. That's fucking cool. I guess maybe I shouldn't just walk around with that. A 3-shot revolving barrel. Villager, Leselle, pepperbox. Typically assigned to officers of the RCM upon reaching the rank of sergeant. The butt of the gun is worn and the engraving on the side reads Sunrise Parabellum. This is your gun, no doubt about it. And my RCM lieutenant cap. I think I'll keep this. Authority, member of an organization. The cap is sturdy and comfortable, and it seems to retain its form very well. It fits you perfectly. The inside of it smells like cheap tobacco and typewriter ink. Feels familiar somehow. Perhaps it's too is yours. The pig got it is a mystery. I mean, it probably just got it from the thing, from my car or something. Alright, with that, we're gonna finish this episode. Next time, absolutely finally, no excuses. We're gonna get to the body and finally study it. Now that we actually have a little bit of endurance. So yeah, hopefully it will work. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to give a like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode of Disco Elysium. Bye bye.